I believe, I suppose, in what could be called democratic socialism. That I believe that we need a society where the motive for the economic system is not corporate profit, but the motive is the welfare of people, health care and jobs and child care and so on, where that is dominant, where there's a greater equalization of wealth, and a society which is peaceful, which devotes its resources to helping people in the country and elsewhere. And I believe in a world where war is no longer the recourse for the settling of grievances and problems. I believe in the wiping out of national boundaries. And I don't believe in visas and passports and immigration quotas. I think we need to move towards a global society. They use the word globalization, but they use it in a very narrow sense to mean the freedom of corporations to move across boundaries. But what we need is the freedom of people and things to move across boundaries. So, when I talk about socialism without jails, I mean, yes, greater societal intervention into the economy, but without deprivation of civil liberties. Dalton Trumbo, the Hollywood writer, put it very simply. He said, socialism without jails. I like to think of taking the best elements of all of them, and communism. If you separate communism from the Soviet Union and from those bureaucratic and totalitarian countries that call themselves Marxists or communists and just treat communism as it was envisioned by Marx and Engels as ultimately a society where there'd be a freedom of the individual and a rational use of the world's resources. Well, that's something to take from communism. From socialism, I would take what I just described, and that is the use of the government, of a democratically elected government, to equalize resources and help people. I would take from anarchism the suspicion of authority, the suspicion of all governments, and a readiness to criticize and rebel against any government that may have started out in a humanitarian way, but that can easily become ossified and dictatorial. So anarchism has as its goal the idea of a kind of decentralized society where individuals are free from the oppression of government and corporate power and the church. So I think there are elements in all three that are useful. Well, it's certainly not practical in the sense of something that's immediately achievable, but it's I think very important to hold as a goal. Philosophical, but not in a utopian sense that makes it simply theoretical and unworkable. Philosophical only in the sense that it's long term. So although it's not an immediate possibility or probability, I think it's very important to have an idea of what a good society would be like so that you can measure what is happening today and what the policies are today against that goal.